Hi Aries and welcome. This is your general scope for the month of May 2017. And again, just want to say please support this channel by watching the ad or advertisements at the beginning of my video. Watch them all the way through. That's all I need to say. So let's get started with you, shall we? Let's do this. First, we start off with the Four of Wands. Very great card. Okay, sorry for the glare. Four of Wands can mean marriage. So if you're in that state of a relationship, maybe it's coming to, a marriage point in your relationship. This is also a card about celebration, and the fours resemble or translate to stability. So things stabling out for you at this time. So this is the beginning part of May, and so a few things to consider. So it could be a celebration. You could be invited to, I guess, a marriage ceremony and stuff like that, or maybe even invited to some kind of celebration. But basically, celebration is involved here. So for a few of you, maybe there is a marriage proposal, or moving on to that next level of marriage. Or you are stable or coming quite stable at this time, and it doesn't necessarily mean in one point. It could be anywhere in in your life. It could be a relationship. It could be your finances. Basically, this isn't a financial card, but maybe your life in general, maybe stabling out right now. So few things to look forward to. So I mean, not that bad of a card. It's a good card because it is basically, the meat and potatoes of it is regarding stability and a cause for celebration, or some kind of celebration, maybe even, like I said, being invited to some kind of celebration as well. Next card we have is the Seven of Swords. So the sevens, yes, I have to look at my cheat sheet, shows the completion of a cycle and can bring changes. So that's the seven. But basically, too, there's a few things that readers predict in this card, and one is theft. So be careful of theft in your life. Be careful of your things. Be careful where you put things, because it could be stolen, and so just be careful of that. So theft. Another thing, basically, this card is saying is this is a card of strategy. So you could be using some kind of strategy in your life, anywhere in your life at this time, and you're using some sort of strategy. This too is basically around the beginning, maybe like the second week of or so of the month. So be careful of theft. Be careful of a tricky person, who thinks he's sly. But one thing about this being a theft card, and maybe somebody even using strategy against you, and not in a good way, in a negative way, is that they don't get away for very long. They eventually do get caught, and I can't see where it might happen, because it doesn't necessarily mean they'll get caught this month, but eventually they will get caught. And sorry, things are popping up here. And so just be aware of that. And again, be aware of your things. And what else is going on here? Basically, that is about it. It is instability, right? Oh, completion of a cycle, okay, and can bring changes. So somewhere along the lines, if you use your strategy right, it could be bring changes in your life. And then again, you want to heed to this card, because maybe your strategy might not work, but somewhere along the line, strategy is involved here. It also could be picking up the pieces, and and experiences, because even the swords can represent experiences, and so you're taking with you what you need at this time regarding your experiences, and leaving what does not serve you behind. So that's another point of what this card is trying to say. But basically, this is a card of strategy. So it could be you using your strategies for something regarding somewhere in your life, or it could be somebody else using strategy against you. And being the theft, again, just Something else to reconsider is that theft thing. So yes, be careful of your belongings. Next card we have is the Six of Cups. So this is, we're getting toward the middle, I guess, of the month here. But like I say, you know, energy flows, so it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, these cards represent a specific part of the month, but energy does flow. So this is basically a card of nostalgia, and and sixes represents balance and harmony. So a few things can be going on with this card. You can smell something, taste something, feel something, see something, and it could probably ring a bell in you that brings back a nostalgia from your childhood. But then that doesn't necessarily have to mean your childhood, to be somewhere in your past. Another thing that this card represents is someone coming back into your life from your past. And possibly, if it didn't end well, it's possibly healing old wounds. So that's another thing there. But that doesn't necessarily have to be. It just could be somebody just coming back into your life that you haven't seen for a very long time. And this is someone from your past. Or you haven't even communicated with this person or anything. And then another thing is basically healing your wounds, healing your wounds from the past. Another thing is maybe possibly going back to your childhood neighborhood and revisiting there. And, you know, that brings about a whole bunch of a nostalgia. But somewhere along the lines, this will bring up nostalgia for you. Okay, so a few things will be going on. You'll be feeling this nostalgia. Like I said, seeing, feeling, touching, tasting, and so forth and so on. And it brings back a nostalgia to you. And then again, someone could be coming back into your life from your past. And then again, healing old wounds. So you could be healing wounds or healing a relationship from the past, or you're just going through a phase in your life where you're healing yourself regarding your past. So a few things going on there. That was a long one. Next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. Now the fives represent instability and change and leaving a rut that you're stuck in. So this is basically what is represented by this card, is a card of hardship. And it could be financial because this is the Pentacles. But then again, it could hit anywhere in your life right now. It could be a relationship, could be your life in general. And so you're going through a hardship right now. But basically, when I look at this card too, it's saying to kind of look within yourself, because you'll find the answers there, or the help that you seek will be there. It also says that you're not alone. Someone's there with you, helping you out, and help is right there. Help is right there for you. If you just find the door, open it, it's right there for you. So there's assistance there for you, and this is still a card about moving forward. Because it is still, it's about getting out of that rut that you're stuck in at this time. And so, again, this is about mid-month or so. So just be aware of that. And with another card that I have, I forgot which deck I used, but there is a snow bell in there. So it's basically a tree that has the pentacles on it. And there's a snow bell that's in the corner. And when I see that card, it says that because that snow bell survives the harshest winters. So it's about your survival right now, and you will survive and you will get through it. So it's still a card about moving forward. You're getting out of that rut that you're stuck in, and you have that support that you need. Either if you have to go within for the answers, or it's physical help that's there for you. Because again, you're not alone. Next card we have is the Knight of Swords. This could be a knight in shining armor. This is about maybe even someone coming into your life who's fairly new. Could be that Six of Cups where a person from the past comes back into the picture. It could be that. But basically this is a card, this is, like I say, your knight in shining armor. So it doesn't, you could know this person, but then it could be someone brand new as well. This is also about cutting through the bull. And what else is going on here? This is also a card of a message coming to you, and it's coming quite swiftly. It could be an invitation to go out on a date with someone. It could be, doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic thing, but it could be maybe going out with a friend, going out, I wouldn't really say a coworker, but that's possible. But it's about going on a date or going out with friends, family, or somebody you just know. So that's going on with this one. So quick, swift message coming through for you. Someone coming into the picture for you as well, which it could be, doesn't necessarily have to be, but basically that's what this card said. It's a moving card. It's an action card. Still, it's a card about moving forward as well. It could also mean that if you like someone, that maybe it's you who should step up and ask this person out as well. Could be, you know, because it is an action card, and maybe action needs to be taken upon yourself to do something. And next card we have is the King of Wands. We're getting toward the end of the month here, and this is a card of confidence, of being comfortable, safe, secured. This is also a man, because he is a ruler. And this is also about, because this could be maybe your boss, your supervisor, manager, someone who gives their orders to you. This is a mover and a shaker. He gets he lights your butts on fire. What do you know, something like that. So excuse me. So he does get things moving, and this is about moving forward and moving in the right direction. This is basically, I want to say it's a card of movement. And like I said, he is a ruler, so it could be up there. It could be even someone who you go to for advice. You admire this person. You look up to this person. You trust this person. Very likable person too. This is also a card of spontaneity, impulsiveness as well, but more on a mature level, because he is ruler. And so just something to consider there as well. And this, I mean, this could be even moving around, or be around one of the weekends as well. So this is high energy levels as well. Excitement. He's charismatic, this person. And it could be, again, could be a person coming into your life as well. It could be a person in your life. But if it's not a person, it is high level energy, high level of excitement, spontaneity, impulsiveness, adventurous in a way as well, but more on like a mature level. Like I want to, that is what I'm trying to say here. So a mover and a shaker, getting things moving. It could be you in a powerful position at this time, and you're getting things moving and shaking. Maybe you're spring cleaning. You're getting your house all ready for summer. Maybe you're really on it on the job as well, or for your business, you're really on it. Things are really moving forward for you at this time, and it's adulting in a way, basically adulting. Last card we have, so this is the ending of the month, is the Two of Wands. Again, this is a card about movement. It is a card about moving forward. This is also a card of being at the fork in the road right now, and you're not knowing which path to choose. Basically, this is a card of choice, and it is about making a decision and choosing which path to take at this time. And so you're kind of pondering, contemplating at this time which path to choose. And it doesn't matter which path you choose, really. You will still get to the same destination basically you'll still get to the same destination. Sometimes I also like to look at this card and say, take the road less traveled, because it might be good for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be getting to that destination the fastest. It could be just enjoying that journey and getting there, because like I said, no matter which path you choose, you will still get there. But it is a card about making a choice at this time. And you're in some kind of indecision at this moment. But even no choice is still a choice as well. But you're still at this contemplation stage about which path to choose, what choice to make. And like I said, you will still get to that same destination no matter which path you choose. But it doesn't necessarily have to be choosing the shortest path to get there. Sometimes the road less traveled it could be more beneficial to you. Okay, So that's that. Let's kind of recap here. So stability at the beginning of the month, cause of celebration, possibly marriage for those of you in long-lasting relationships at this time. And then strategies involved here. The completion of a cycle that can bring changes. And strategies involved here. A theft, just be careful of your belongings and where you put things. And like I said, if a theft is involved, that person will eventually get caught. So no worries about that. I don't know about getting your things back, but basically this person will get caught. I think this person just has done it over and over and over again until somebody pretty much notices and then eventually gets caught, because he's still thinking that he can continue on doing that. But it is a card, like I said, of strategy. So either you're using some kind of strategy somewhere in your life for some reason, or someone is using their strategy against you. And then again, it is about your experiences. So maybe you're taking things with you right now, and you're picking up, you're taking all these experiences with you and leaving whatever does not serve you behind as well. But yet, it is still a card of strategy, and it is a card of possible change. And then we have nostalgia about getting toward the middle of the month. There's harmony and balance for you. Maybe somebody from your past coming into your life at this time. So beware of that. Maybe it's also healing a relationship from that past, or it's just you going within spiritually and healing old wounds from your childhood or somewhere in your past as well. So look out for that as well. Nostalgia nonetheless, though, coming to you. Going through hardship, and then again instability and change, leaving a rut that you're stuck in right now. So still moving forward. This is also a card again of going within. You will find the answers and the help that you need to seek and find, but you're not alone, and there could be somebody with you helping you go through this as well. But it is still getting out of what you're stuck in and moving forward with this. Then a knight in shining armor. It is possibly cutting through the bull at this time. This is about mid-month, going toward the ending of the month. A message, a very swift message coming to you at this time. Could be an invitation to go out on a date, go out with your friends, family, and so on and so forth. So it could be that, and it could be also maybe somebody coming into your life at this time. Towards you, maybe, and like I said, it is an action card. So maybe if you like somebody, or if you're interested in somebody, maybe it's you who should be asking this person. But something basically coming to you. That is basically what this card is. And again, it's an action card. So it is again about moving forward and things moving swiftly. Not just a message, but things moving swiftly for you. Maybe a certain week went by really, really fast. Maybe the weekend went by really, really fast. And you were just really enjoying yourself. And then we get to either a person, again, or an energy. If it is a person, this is a mover and a shaker. He gets things moving, gets things done. He lights fires under people's butts, and so on and so forth with that. Like I said, he is a ruler, so it could be a higher up from you, a manager, supervisor, boss, maybe a partner if you're in business with somebody. And this is a mover and a shaker. He gets things done. And if it's not a person, because it also could, if it is a person, it also could be somebody who you go to for advice. You really admire this person and you look up to this person and trust this person. If not, it is high level energy, high levels of excitement, spontaneity, and also impulsiveness. But I say on a more mature level, because this is a person of experience. Adventurous, funny. He has a sense of humor, or this person does have a sense of humor as well. And this could be, it could also be maybe that person that comes into your life at this time, and you really end up liking this person. So it could be that. And then lastly, you're at a crossroads, you're at a fork in the road. This is just about making a decision and a choice. You're contemplating which path to choose. You're just not sure where to go or which one to choose at this time. Just remember that the shortest path You know, it doesn't necessarily mean the right path, and no decision is still a decision, but a decision still must be made at this time. It is a card of choice. I say take the road less traveled. You'd be surprised on what you'll learn doing it that way. And it still doesn't matter which path you choose, but you'll still get to your destination. So I thank you for watching. You have a fabulous May. And I will see you guys for the weeklies. I think I'll go back to weeklies and not do the bi-weeklies, because I really end up liking the weekly. It just takes a lot out of me doing it every week, though. So thank you for being patient with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, have a fabulous May. And I'm sorry this is late for May, for me anyway. So just remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.